Today, Rolls Royce is known for producing some of the most luxurious cars on the planet. Owning one is a dream for many of the world's wealthiest people. But the origins of this legendary brand come from a story of struggle, hardship, and determination. It all begins in 1863, when Henry Royce was born in a small village in England. His early life was far from comfortable. When Henry was just 4 years old, his father's small business failed, pushing the entire family into serious financial trouble. They had to leave their home and start over with almost nothing. Things became even harder a few years later. At the age of 9, Henry lost his father, leaving his mother to support the family on her own. She worked long hours as a maid, while young Henry tried to help in any way he could, even delivering newspapers to earn a few coins. Up to this point, Royce's future seemed filled with darkness. But at the age of 14, a turning point arrived. One of his aunts saw potential in him and arranged for him to join the Great Northern Railway as an apprentice. Over the next 3 years, Royce worked day and night. He studied mathematics, learned carpentry, and most importantly, developed strong skills in electrical engineering. By 17, he had become a highly capable mechanic. At 21, he was working as an engineer at the Maxim Weston Electric Company. However, financial troubles forced the company toward closure. Royce had opportunities to join other firms, but instead, he made a bold decision. With only £20 in savings, he opened his own small electrical engineering business in Manchester called F.H. Royce & Company. He partnered with his friend Ernest Claremont. In the beginning, Royce did whatever work he could find, repairing sewing machines, fixing electrical fittings, and handling small mechanical jobs. But he noticed that the demand for electrical fittings and lighting equipment was rapidly increasing. So he began manufacturing arc lamps, bulb holders, and electric doorbells. This strategic move changed the company's destiny. By 1900, annual sales had crossed £20,000. At 38, Royce had built stability, started a family, and was planning to expand into a larger factory. Then came an unexpected twist. In 1901, German and American companies entered the British electronics market. Competition intensified, prices dropped sharply, and Royce's business began to suffer heavy losses. As his company declined, his physical and mental health also deteriorated. When he consulted a doctor, he was given simple advice. He needed fresh air and rest. He was advised to buy a car so he could travel and recover without physical strain. During his vacation, Royce purchased a French car called Decauville. But the car disappointed him. It was noisy, the brakes were weak, and overheating was a constant issue. For a perfectionist like Henry Royce, this was unacceptable. Instead of tolerating the flaws, he began modifying the vehicle. Eventually, he redesigned it entirely. The improved version was far superior to the original. This success gave Royce a new idea. If he could improve someone else's car so drastically, why not build his own? He assembled a small team and began designing a new automobile. Castings were produced in workshops, and slowly, his 10-horsepower, 2-cylinder car took shape. It was remarkably quiet, light, durable, and reliable, qualities rare at the time. On April 1, 1904, the car was tested on the road and successfully covered 50 kilometers without issue. Royce built 2 more models, refined them further, and created what could genuinely be called world-class cars. However, there was one major challenge. He lacked the ability to market and distribute them widely. That's when the second hero of the story entered, Charles Rolls. Rolls was a passionate motorist and a successful car dealer specializing in high-quality imported vehicles. He had been searching for a reliable British luxury car manufacturer. When he saw Royce's cars at an exhibition, he was deeply impressed. After inspecting them closely, he reportedly told his partner that he had found the greatest engineer in the world. The two men agreed to form a partnership. The cars would be sold under a new name, Rolls Royce Limited. In March 1906, the company was officially established. They introduced 10, 15, 20, and 30 horsepower models. To build brand recognition, they participated in prestigious racing events such as the Isle of Man Tourist Trophy. Their vehicles won races and broke speed records, quickly establishing the brand's reputation for excellence. But their most iconic car was yet to come. At the end of 1906, they launched a 6-cylinder model producing 40/50 horsepower. It was painted silver and operated with extraordinary smoothness and silence. It moved almost like a ghost. That is why it was named the Rolls Royce Silver Ghost. To prove its reliability, Rolls Royce conducted a grueling 24,000-kilometer endurance test. The Silver Ghost was driven continuously over 2.5 months and completed the journey without any significant mechanical failure. In demonstrations, they performed the famous whisper test, balancing a coin on the bonnet while the car ran smoothly without dislodging it. These marketing strategies made the Silver Ghost legendary. It soon became the preferred automobile of kings, queens, and industrial leaders. However, tragedy struck on July 12, 1910. Charles Rolls was flying a Wright Flyer when its tail section failed mid-flight. The plane crashed from approximately 100 feet, killing him instantly at the age of 32. He became the first British citizen to die in an airplane accident. The loss deeply impacted the company. Royce continued pushing forward, but in 1911 he faced another crisis. He was diagnosed with bowel cancer and underwent major surgery. Doctors predicted he would live only 3 months. Yet even in this condition, Royce continued improving the Silver Ghost's engineering. Miraculously, he recovered fully. After returning, he enhanced ground clearance, strengthened the chassis, and refined the suspension. Around this time, the company introduced its iconic hood ornament, the Spirit of Ecstasy. Inspired by Eleanor Thornton, the sculpture depicted a woman leaning forward with her arms swept back, symbolizing grace, speed, and freedom. It became a lasting emblem of the brand. By 1913, profits exceeded £90,000, and international expansion plans were underway. Then came World War I in 1914. Luxury car sales collapsed as the global economy shifted to wartime priorities. Many believed Rolls-Royce would not survive. Instead of retreating, the company adapted. They converted the Silver Ghost into an armored vehicle with 8mm steel plating and a rotating turret fitted with a machine gun. These armored cars operated effectively in Middle Eastern desert campaigns and reconnaissance missions. After the war ended in 1918, Rolls-Royce continued innovating. In 1925, they replaced the Silver Ghost with the Rolls-Royce Phantom, featuring 4-wheel brakes and superior engineering. It successfully restored the brand's dominance in the luxury market. In 1931, Rolls-Royce acquired Bentley Motors, which was struggling financially. Soon after, the Bentley 3.5-liter was developed, blending Rolls-Royce refinement with Bentley performance. Sadly, Henry Royce did not live to see its production. He passed away on April 22, 1933, at the age of 70. Over the decades, Rolls-Royce experienced both success and financial challenges. In the 1970s, the company's automotive and aerospace divisions were separated. Today, the car division operates under the ownership of BMW. Despite all the ups and downs, Rolls-Royce remains the ultimate symbol of luxury and engineering perfection. Owning a Rolls-Royce is not just about owning a car. It is about owning a masterpiece, a machine born from the resilience of a boy who rose from poverty to redefine perfection for the entire world.